I am such a huge fan of people who I meet and tell me about the work that they do, and their work is about other people. They say that the best way to lose yourself is in the service of others. Imagine that. If you ever feel lost in your life and you try to help someone else, you'll start feeling like things are getting back on track. So that's exactly what my guest does. She gives hope and makes people happy and gives a lot and mentors and empowers, which is what a lot of us should be doing. Welcome to Nairobi, Daryl Richardson.
Thank you so much. I'm so pleased to be here. Such a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, you were looking at me as if I was lying. I wasn't lying. You mentor a lot of people. And
It's true.
Right? And
I was amazed by what you were saying, that you get it. Some people don't get that.
Oh,
and
they
the
don't.
statement that you said about giving back, that's what it's about.
Yeah, it is what it's about. So tell me about the Me That Nobody Knows.
The Me Nobody Knows is an organization out of New York that is about tapping into the talents and the gifts in children that they don't even know. Whether it's dancing, acting, singing, composing of music, rapping, it doesn't matter what it is. It's their gifts, their natural talents, and their gifts and abilities that they naturally have. And using the performing arts to tap into those gifts.
Yeah. Now, for a long time, a lot of people always just, would look down on arts and not, or the arts, and not think that it would be as influential when it comes to the character building of any young individual. But you believe that it's an extremely important, part in their development and their growth.
It's vital in the overall development of a well-rounded child to become a well-rounded human being.
Yeah.
I totally believe that. I see the proof of that every day. I teach 150 kids a day at the high school in New York where I teach.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 150. General population.
Then you come to Kenya, and now you
Invited to Kenya by Lady Tucson Duchess, who is the producer and writer of this musical called Mrs. Lucy Goes to Africa.
Yes. Tell us about
She started in 2016 in Tanzania and there was another country it escapes me right now, Zanzibar.
Yes.
And the thing that's really amazing is that being from New York and being from America, that Coca-Cola is one of the sponsors for the show. So I kind of feel at home with that. But the show is about Mrs. Lucy, who is a funny character. I don't know if you've seen the flyer. And she is on an airplane and she ends up in Africa. And they're like, "Welcome home, Mrs. Lucy." And she's like, "I'm not home." It's very funny. It's humorous. However, there's also a message with forgiveness and walking in love and family issues that we all have, and really addressing that.
Yeah.
And then there's opening numbers, dance numbers, which I came to choreograph, and a finale that we did in 3 days. And the talent that's here in Kenya, top-notch, A-list, top-of-the-line talent. I'm serious. The men, the young boys, the girls, I'm amazed by what I've been working with. Yes.
And she's saying that, and you've worked with the likes of Michael Jackson.
Absolutely.
Babyface.
Absolutely. Barry White, Prince. I did the Academy Awards, the Emmy Awards, the Tony Awards as a professional dancer. I mean, that's what I aspired to do at 14. And so I let the kids know that it's never too early to start thinking about your future. And it's never too late.
Yes.
To start even doing something different. I graduated from school 2 years ago. I went back to school and got my bachelor's degree because I didn't go to college when I was younger. And literally 2 years ago, I went back to school and got my bachelor's in dance and musical theater.
Can I ask at how old?
On national TV in Kenya. I'm 60.
Wow.
I just turned 60 in June.
So you graduated at
58. Yes.
Wow.
Well, I'm sorry. I went back to school at 58 and I graduated in December of 2018.
Oh,
so
okay.
Literally I was 59.
Yes. And I mean, when you were going, were you being discouraged? Were people telling you, "What are you doing? You've already made a name for yourself. Why would you go?"
The thing about in New York, you go to, it's always about educating.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to get better. That's the thing that's wonderful. Even in different countries as well, you want to continue to grow. Being a lifelong learner, that's what it's about. And even though I was in the classroom with 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds, there were other people my age, so I felt very much at home.
Yeah.
It was great.
And here you are now killing it at 60. Daryl, I want to do that too.
Awesome.
Live my truth and do what I love every day.
Yes, it's about that, and having passion behind it. And then motivating and encouraging, because I'm going to tell you something. I've met these kids, I've given them my IG handle, my Twitter, and they're texting me, "Oh, Miss Daryl, you were so amazing, I love you." And I'm like, I found a new family here, and I just absolutely love it.
I'm just so amazed by you. I'm so amazed by you.
Thank you so much.
I would. So if it was, what's your favorite? So when you want to bust a move, right? So when you're dancing and you're getting down, you're getting jiggy with it, right?
We're getting jiggy with it, right?
Da 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 da. Getting jiggy.
Right. What, you want me to get up and show you something?
Yes, I want you to show me. Okay.
Okay.
Hello.
So come on.
You ready? Ready.
I'm gonna give you something really easy.
Give
I'm gonna
me.
give you something really
Hey,
easy. So we're gonna go
hey.
bop 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 boom bop boom bop. So come on, I'm gonna teach it to you.
Okay.
So you're gonna go shoulder, shoulder down.
Shoulder, shoulder down.
Shoulder, shoulder down.
Shoulder, shoulder down.
Shoulder, shoulder down. Hit, hit.
Hey.
Yes!
Oh,
Go girl!
Go girl. Okay. All right. Okay, great. You're busting moves at 60. I love it, Daryl.
60.
So you train all the time then? You must be
All the time. I do hot
rehearsing.
yoga.
Yeah.
I mean, I go to the gym. I work out. I teach class every day. I mean, I stretch the whole
What?
nine.
I'm just out here trying to do this, but shoulder, bump, shoulder. It couldn't. I couldn't. I tried, and I couldn't. Now, what is that one piece of work that you feel like you gave your all, and you were maybe the most known for that piece of work?
That's a difficult question because there's been so many different things. I can definitely tell you the two artists that were my favorites was Michael Jackson and Babyface, working with the two of them. I think that was my top favorite of artists that I work with.
Yeah. I mean, of course, who wouldn't talk about Michael?
He's
He has
amazing.
to top the list. And unfortunately now his name is being dragged in the mud.
Of course.
With fresh allegations coming out.
It's awful.
It is.
It's very sad. It's very disheartening.
Yeah. Now, as someone who worked closely with him, how do you feel when you see these stories making
I
it
feel
up?
that it's people trying to capitalize on his fame and now that he's gone and trying to make money
Okay.
because I don't believe any of it.
Yeah, as someone who worked very close with him. All right. Now, I want to talk about the books that you want to bring.
The books that I brought, they're
Oh,
here.
yeah, the books that you brought, they're here.
Yes.
So how can people get them? The people who are at home, if they want to purchase, if they want to get a
Well,
copy,
we're going to
can they?
be actually giving out a lot of the books when they come see the show.
Oh, okay.
We have a lot of books left over. And this is what I also would like to pitch to your audience, that if they purchase a ticket tomorrow, I will match it until they'll have buy one, get one. So they'll buy a ticket, and then I'll match one, and they'll have 2 tickets for the price of one.
Oh, okay.
VIP, by the way.
So tell people what they're coming to watch.
They are coming to watch an amazing musical called Mrs. Lucy Goes to Africa, and they're going to be entertained by dance, composition of amazing music, dialogue, and humor. So they're going to maybe laugh, maybe cry. There's going to be things that are going to touch their heart. And the thing about live theater is that Lady Toussaint Duchess, who is also partnering with Rachel's film company, it's called, I can't remember the name of it, forgive me, I've only been here a week. But they want to eventually tour. And they want to use the talent here in Africa.
Yeah.
And then they bring a few artists from out of state.
Oh, wow.
Broadway caliber, like that's why they brought me, because I've done Broadway television and film.
Yeah, and a number of you are actually going to be coming down every other day, choreographers, that is, from New York, to come down and, and train.
That's the big picture, to hopefully have this ongoing.
Yeah.
And even Mrs. Lucy possibly being a weekly sitcom.
Oh, wow. Okay. So there are bigger plans for it. So how can
Huge
people
plans.
keep up to date with all of this? If they want to reach out, if they want to follow more, how can they get a hold of you?
Well, they can get a hold of Toussaint Duchess TDE Entertainment on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. So we have the flyer. We should put it up on.
Yes, definitely put
we should
that
put it up
flyer
on it
up.
right now, so that you can go ahead and buy the tickets and go and watch. Come and watch the musical. All right. Broadway is what we're trying to get to. All right. So it's going to be pretty awesome. Come out.
Yes.
If you've never watched a musical, you're in for a show.
Absolutely.
You're not sure what's coming out. You're not sure what's happening. At what time is it a song? Are they talking? Are they not? It's quite interesting. So now we want to teach you a few dances, a few Kenyan dances, if that's okay with
Ooh.
you. Yes. So we have our own choreographer, Bruce Houghton, who's going to be a part of another competition, a dance competition. So here he is. So Bruce is here. Bruce, Mambo, come on the other side. All right, so here he is. So he's going to teach us something. So the DJ's going to
Hello,
play
how are
a record,
you?
and then
How
you're
are
going to
you?
bust a move. All right,
Okay.
so, hey, Mambo, tu estás telling me vizuri? Good to have you in on the show. All right, so you're quickly just here to show us not even
What do you
me.
like?
So come
Clearly,
on-
I can't
come on
do
downstage
this.
so we can
We've had
follow
this
you.
discussion before.
So what you got?
This
Okay.
is called Bazukizo.
Bazukizo.
Yes,
Okay.
Bazukizo.
Yes, Bazukizo is pretty. Simple.
Yeah, like this is like the biggest dance Bazookies is going to. Let me show you how to Bazookies will do. 1, 2,
2,
then low,
3,
then low again.
4.
Mhm.
So it's like
Like
boom,
this.
boom, boom, boom.
And then 1, and 2, and 3.
Ebu fanya vizuri, Bruce.
Okay,
I'm telling him to
cute.
show it to
Make
you the
sure
way
you
it's supposed to
stand.
be done.
So it's
1, 2.
3, 4, then we cut.
4 front and 4 back. And then you go here again.
Yeah.
That is so quick.
Rudia mara twice hadi kati chingi za calling na cha impromptu subiri usichizini 2 fingers in the sky kunja gumi to the side sio ngumu kudecide tuzikwende tukislide we can boogie through the night thank the Lord that I'm alive 2 fingers in the sky kunja gumi to the side sio ngumu kudecide tuzikwende tukislide we can boogie through the night thank the Lord that I'm alive too
Kapitka kidogo cheki nikikata so follow if you want to nobody can stop you Kapitka kidogo cheki nikikata so follow if you want to nobody can stop you
Thank you.
Make sure that you buy the tickets. Make sure that you go and you watch the show. The hashtag is Hamina at the Trend Live. We're going to be taking a short break. We're going to be...
All right.
Take a look.